Hello and welcome to Foreign Correspondents. I'm Eric Campbell in Phnom Penh. In 1975, the genocidal Khmer Rouge regime emptied this city to create a new peasant society. 31 years on, thousands of people are again being ordered to leave the city. But this time it's not for a Marxist revolution, it's for the greed of Cambodia's rich and powerful, seizing the land of their poorest people. It's a home invasion as you've never seen before. These residents are fighting to protect their properties from their own government. Officials sold their land behind their backs to a rich developer. Now they're fencing it off in preparation to throw them out.
The district police chief ordered to fence the area, and this is actually the main complaint is that the people in there will be blocked off from any access to the road or access for information for the outsider to monitor.
EN&KH is a Cambodian activist trying to help people fight illegal evictions.
I was told by most of the villagers here that they were forced to an agreement that they don't agree, and they say if they don't agree they will be forced out or they will be thrown to jail or anything like that in that nature.
All over the country, people are finding that land they thought they owned has been sold to someone else. Hundreds of thousands are now in jeopardy of losing their homes and livelihoods. And Western governments that have invested billions in stabilising Cambodia are getting nervous.
Property is really the key to prosperity and to freedom. Once people are not secure in what they own, then everything else falls apart.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious is this problem in Cambodia, for the future of Cambodia?
I guess I would give it about a 9.
The land dispute is a direct result of the chaos caused by the Khmer Rouge. "30 years ago, they abolished land title, forcing people to work on rural communes. A quarter of the population died from executions, starvation and civil war. In 1992, the new government passed a law to give survivors secure land title. Anyone who occupied land legally for 5 years was supposed to become its owner. But as land values rise, the government's ignoring its own law. Sinna and her family have been ordered to leave the home they built in Phnom Penh 10 years ago. They bought the land in an urban slum with the prosaic name of Group 78 for $1,000 US. Her husband, Mies Nat, has documents to prove they've stayed here long enough to qualify for land title. So can't I have residence registered with the police, stamped by the city government, proving you lived here? But the government has simply seized the area for itself. It's offered families barren land outside town and a token $600 in compensation, even though the land right next door just sold for 60 times that much.
Please come in. Would you like a cup of coffee?
A cup of coffee.
The very future of these families is at stake. This area has a nearby school, hospital and market and access to services like private English lessons.
Cup of coffee.
The Nat family runs a grocery stall from their porch, and with wages from Mies Nat's office job, they can make enough money to get by and plan for the future.
ការរស់នៅកន្លែងខ្ញុំនេះមានជីវភាពវាមិនមានណាស់ណាហើយក៏វាមិនពិបាកដែរព្រោះអីចិត្តក្រុងហើយយើងអាចរកស៊ីបានចេញទៅនៅចិត្តក្រុងចិត្តផ្សារហ្មង
The Nut family's house doesn't look like much, but they've got running water, electricity, proper shelter for their family. It's their home, and the plot of land it sits on is their only real asset. Now, if they lose it, the place they'll be sent to makes the hardship of this village look like paradise. This is where they're supposed to come to join thousands of other evicted families. An open field without water or power, 25 kilometres from the city. When it's dry, it's a dust bowl. When it rains, it turns into a swamp. Evicted families are given 12 by 5 metre plots of land to make up for the homes they lost. But it's too far from the city for anyone to make a living or for the children to go to school. The authorities haven't even provided tents. Families have had to buy sheets of plastic for shelter. Disease is rampant. They are scenes EN&KH never expected to see in the new democratic Cambodia. His father was executed by the Khmer Rouge before he was born, and he grew up in a refugee camp in Thailand with his 4 brothers. In the 1980s, his family was given asylum in the US.